This gonna be called Evil E is Scared. Um, um, so I'm gonna go to Psalms 55. It's Psalms 55 verse 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn sword. It's when E um drew up, contracts with the Native Americans. I mean treaties with the Native Americans. He broke every treaty. And he stabbed the Native Americans in the back multiple times. Raped, robbed, and murdered them heinously. Um, I'm gonna go to another scripture precept. Um, it's Psalms 28 and verse 3. It says, "Draw me not away with the wicked and with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their heart." Because that's what Esau had. He spoke peaceably to you know to the Native Americans, which we are his neighbor. Jacob are his neighbor. You know, because we came from the same womb. You know, but he had mischief in his heart. He still had hatred in his heart towards Jacob. He wasn't going to honor his treaty, his part on the treaty. He's going to, be a backstabber, a hold two fingers tied up behind his back, um, and with a gun rifle in the back of his back, waiting for them to let their guard down. So when they let their guard down, that he can attack. Um, you know, uh, because you know, like the scriptures say, never trust thy enemy. Because he wanted to bring them down so he can steal their land and destroy the natural environment of this place. Make this place a dump. Because everything the wicked touch, it dies. I'm gonna go to this is Habakkuk 2:12. Woe to him that builded a town with blood, established a city with iniquity. So destruction upon those that build a town with blood and establish it with iniquity, because their blood has to cleanse that land, because the land won't be cleansed until their blood is shed upon that land. You know, um, they got to be paid back for that atrocious act that they committed against that nation. You know, um, and that's what Esau's afraid of. He's afraid to um, he's afraid to have to pay back, be paid, have to pay back that blood debt. This is Numbers 35 verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood is defiled the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Because this land is polluted, is filled with the blood of the saints all over the land, all everywhere. And because even after slavery, he lynched us. He made a task force to kill us. He did all these things to bring us down to dwindle our numbers, and it still didn't work. Our numbers is bigger than ever today. We're scattered across the four corners of the earth. The biggest population of Jake is amongst the northern kingdom. You know, and even Judah across the four corners of the earth. There's Israelites amongst everywhere. And you think doing that prevent anything? It didn't, because the Most High is not gonna get rid of the seed of Israel. No, you failed. You know. But anyway, not to get um, I'm gonna go to Revelations. And also he's afraid of this. Revelations 13, read verse 9 and 10. It's Revelations 13, verse 9 and 10. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, and the blessing that Esau was given was the sword. So he's gonna go into captivity because he put the Israelites in captivity. He put a lot of other heathen nations in captivity. Because he went across the planet Earth, stealing countries, bringing his military to places where he was not supposed to be. Um, and since he not hated blood, blood shall pursue thee. Um, you know, and we are waiting, patiently waiting to put you Edomites, you so-called white people, um, you know, in captivity, it's along with the rest of you heathen nations. Um, um, this is Isaiah Isaiah 14 and verse 12. Hold on. Yeah. It's Isaiah 14 verse 12. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? You know, Esau Edom, he's um, the individual that did weaken the nations. He went through all the nations, conquering, stealing, um, rape, robbing, and murdering the earth and its resources. It says, for thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation on the side of the north. I will ascend above the height of the cloud. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the side of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? And Lucifer, this Lucifer is talking about is a man, and that's Esau Edom is talking about, that made the earth, made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the houses of his prisoners. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in their own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave, because all these heathen nations, after they serve their captivity, they're gonna go back to their lands. But Esau Edom ain't gonna have no land, Mark, because his end is he's supposed to serve his sentence for receiving double in 1,000 years. After 1,000 years, he served his sentence. He's going to be obliterated out of existence. That's his end. It says, but thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, as the remnant of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword. They go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet. Thou should not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land, slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, and cut from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith Yahweh. So, Esau's not going to have no generation. All his men, women, and children are going to be obliterated out of existence. But starting with the men first, because the foundation of a nation. It's the men from 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 the father, the uncles, the sons and nephews. Those are the foundation of a generation of a nation. It's not the women, you know. But even the Edomite women are going to be destroyed with the men because they had a part in our downfall also. So women and children of Esau are all going to die with the whole nation when that 1,000 year um, sentence is over with. After they serve their bid, they're going to all be obliterated out of existence. That's their judgment. That's their end. And after that period, we're gonna have a period of time where Esau is not gonna be thought of ever. We're gonna have a period of time where we're gonna have kids and they're not even gonna know what an Edomite is and was. Oh, um, I'm go Micah. If I can push it to Micah 2 verse 2. It's Micah 2 verse 2. It says, "And they cover fields and take them by violence, and houses and they take them away. So they oppress a man, even his house, even a man his heritage." They think of and um, ways to um, do evil. Um, yeah, it says, "Woe to them that advise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is like they practice it, but it is in the power of the hand." Before they go to bed, they think of an evil thing to do to Jake. They find ways to oppress the oppressed, uh, that the captives under them, because we're the captives under them. We're being oppressed every day as a people by these heathens that are above us. You know. Um, let's go to Colossians, um, 3 verse 25. Colossians 3 verse 25, it says, "But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done. There is no respect of persons." So Esau's going to be paid back for all the wickedness he had done. He's not going to escape, you know. I'm going to Luke, 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 20. This Luke, 20 and 41. Luke chapter 20 verse 41. It says, "He said unto them, how say they that Christ is David's son? And David himself said in the book of Psalms, Yahweh said unto my Lord, Sit thou on my right hand till I make thy enemies thy footstool." And all the enemies of the Lord are going to be made his footstool, including Esau, Edom. Um, you know, I'm going to Jeremiah 49 and 12. It's Jeremiah 49 and 12. It says, "For thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup with of the cup have assuredly drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink it." So you Esau, Edom, you're not gonna go unpunished. You're gonna pay for all your iniquities that you have committed, all the atrocities. You're gonna pay back for. I'm gonna go to Obadiah. Uh, Obadiah. Sorry, Salaki, my bad. I've been trying to do that. Obadiah 1 in verse 8. It says, "Shall I not in that day, saith Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mouth of Esau, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mouth of Esau may be cut off by slaughter." So all you Edomites are going to be cut off by slaughter. That's your end. That's your judgment. you can be completely obliterated out of existence. So I'm in it right here, and that's what Esau is afraid of. He's scared about. So I'm gonna eat it right here. I'm gonna say all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Kakadash, the honors to the apostles, great millstone, side takes you, I can teach all true sincerity and